chats, and welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Push that button. It's free. Come on, let's grow this family. Also, y'all, I'm going to do a review for Love After Lockup. Now, I always watch this show, but I've never done a review on it because I'm just like, okay. But y'all, this last episode, I'm like, wait a minute. I have to do a review on this last episode. So, the episode, y'all, is crazy. The people on here is wild as I don't know what. I'm telling you. So, I'm going to do like couple by couple. You know, that's like easier for me. So, I'm going to start with Chance and Taylor. Y'all, Chance been out of jail for 3 days. And he is acting a fool. Now, Taylor has a twin sister. And her twin sister has been arrested, you know, been in jail before too. So she know how it works. But, so Chance already had a bunch of shenanigans and crap with him, y'all, before he even hit the streets, y'all, before he even got out of jail. But Taylor still let him come and move in. Taylor has children, daughters. And honestly, the way she let these kids jump on this man that she don't know and that they don't know is ridiculous. But not only that, this guy has a temper. I mean, he's very controlling, very demanding. And the sister, Taylor's sister don't even want to be bothered with him, y'all. It's to the point she stays in her room. So this dude was already fussing because his license was suspended or something was going on with his license. So he wants to take it out on this young lady. And I'm like, is he serious? Like, dude, she don't owe you anything. You the one that been in jail for like 7 years or so. That's your own problem. You a man, figure it out. Y'all, they sitting there eating pizza and this dude literally got mad because this woman didn't want to eat pizza with him. It got to the point where as though the children actually jumped in and was like, why are you being mean? Like, Taylor, your children should not have to jump in and ask a felon, a inmate, somebody that shouldn't even be in your house. Why is he being mean to their mom? Chance. Child, you got a hell of a name. Chance, really? And she was crazy enough to give you a chance? This dude is a mother effer. Do you hear me? This girl needs to get away from him. He is, in my book, allegedly, in my mind, in my opinion, this dude is dangerous. He is no good. And she needs to tell him to step, get out her house, and keep it moving. Okay? Because he's there to do the takeover. He is there to try and take over this woman life, this woman house, everything he can take over. He's trying to do that. He's off the hook, y'all. I don't like him. So he argued with her about pizza because she don't want to eat none. She doesn't have to eat anything, dude. You eat your pizza. Why are you worried about her eating pizza? She don't want it. So I'm like, dang, this dude literally, they went and laid on the bed. This guy had her put her legs across him and literally was like, pulled out these papers and was like, these the women, you know, I'm 38 of them, my cousins. He had all these papers with phone numbers of different women and everything. I guess these women that he met in jail, he had the nerve to tell her, 38 of these women are my cousins. Lies, lies, lies. Had the nerve to tell this woman, yeah, when I was in prison, I talked to women, had careers, didn't have children, but I chose you. Dude, you are not a prize. Are you freaking kidding me right now? And I'm looking like, girl, that is not a freaking compliment. This dude is not a prize. He about, I chose you. I could have chose any of them, you know, with good careers and stuff. Dude, how are you being choosy and you don't have nothing? You literally laying in this woman's bed, eating this woman's food, being taken care of by that woman, and you had the nerve to tell her you chose her? tell her, get that Jew right about your house, because he ain't no good, okay? If you ain't never listened to nothing else before, listen. And her twin sister just laid back like, I know how this works. I've been in jail before. I know how they can be very manipulative. And guess what? He is. I don't like him. She need to get him up out of there, and he should have never been around her daughters to begin with. These young women got to stop bringing these dudes around these kids. Them kids are young children. And you got this dude that you don't even know around them. No. So then he goes around. So apparently, Taylor's fiance, which is her children's father, passed away. I don't know from what, but she has pictures of him around the house and everything, because she just want her kids to remember who their father, was and everything. And he had the nerve to tell her, when you gonna take these pictures down? Why you gotta have these pictures up? She like, wait a minute. These, they need to know, and they need to remember who their father is. He want pictures up of him. Why? What have you done? What job are you holding down? What family are you taking care of? So why do you need a picture up of you? Look at yourself in the mirror, dude. There go your picture. Snap. That's for you. Okay? As far as these pictures around here, they will stay right here. Okay? You don't contribute nothing to the house. He literally gets on my nerves, and his temper and attitude is horrible. What in the world make you think you can get out of jail and try to move in on somebody and tell them what to do with the place that belongs to them? They're providing you with food and shelter. Really? Okay. Better you than me, because I can't. So you got Rick and Ray Dean. Y'all. Rick is like an older guy. Ray Dean is like a younger girl. Ray Dean, mom, dad, everybody knew that Ray Dean liked women too, except for Rick, y'all. They it looked like a Thanksgiving dinner to me. I don't know if it was a welcome home Ray Dean dinner or what. But Rick also has a roommate. I can't remember her name. They all sitting down eating dinner. So the phone rang. Ray Dean's father is talking to Kay. This is the girlfriend named Kay. As if they, have met her before. They knew about her. And Rick's sitting there like, who is this and what is going on? Well, Rick, it is Ray Dean's girlfriend, Kay. She's also having dinner with y'all. They pulled a chair up for the lady that's in jail now. They're talking to her on the phone. Y'all, they are literally feeding this lady Thanksgiving dinner, or whatever kind of dinner it is, through the phone. I was like, are these people really crazy? Rick gets up because he's feeling uncomfortable. He leaves out the house. The roommate is sitting there talking to Ray Dean, and she's like, well, who is this Kay? And she's like, oh, that's my girlfriend. The father's like, oh, yeah. I caught Kay with 2 girls when she was younger. What? And I said, what now? So you failed to tell Rick all this, because apparently, according to Rick, he had no idea. But according to Ray Dean, Rick knew. Now, somebody's lying. I don't know who, but I know Rick ain't liking it, and he's uncomfortable. So the roommate like, well, I'm going to leave that up to Rick. I'm going home. On that note, I ate my last string bean, and I'm out. Rick takes Ray Dean to his house. They have a romantic night together, whatever. Rick all happy, smiling. Yeah, I did what I said I was going to do. Ray Dean like, yeah, it was all right. He did what he said he was going to do. But Kay is better because she knows what I like. I'm like, okay, all right. So they on our way. Rick on his way to take Ray Dean back. And the phone rings. It's Kay, y'all. Kay must got special privileges in jail. Because I'm telling you, this girl it seems like she gets the call whenever she wants. She got the call and eat imaginary Thanksgiving dinner. She got the call in the morning and say good morning. I'm like, how many phone calls do y'all get? And how long do they last? Because this chick seems to be calling whenever the heck she wants to. So Rick tells Ray Dean, that it made him uncomfortable or what have you. I don't think she cares. She likes women, Rick. So my advice to you would be to go back to the drawing line and start from scratch. Because Ray Dean is not it. Okay, as soon as Kay get out, you're done. Moving on to Indy and Harry. Oh my God. Okay, Indy. go back to Beltsville, Maryland, because Harry ain't it. Harry is not ready to grow up. Harry has not grown up, and Harry probably will never grow up, okay? He stays out all night. Wasn't supposed to. He don't listen. This is why Harry wound up in jail. Harry don't listen. Harry got a behavior problem, okay? He stays out all night. He comes back 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, mind you, he's on probation and supposed to be at the sister house all night long. He's not supposed to be staying out. But, of course, typical Harry don't listen. India is standing. India is slow. Something up here is not clicking. She's another one with a man that committed a felony around your child, around your daughter, and that, your young daughter, and got these children calling these men dad. What is going on? Honey, she takes the kids out while he spent some time with his mom and sisters to have a conversation. They eating, I have no idea what that was they were eating. He has a conversation with his mom, and he tells his mom, like, you know, he was abused by her boyfriend when he was younger, her and his sisters, while she was working 12 hours, and it really jacked him up and messed him up mentally. And the scar that's on his forehead did not come from him falling. It came from the stepfather abusing him, allegedly. And the mom's sitting there, and she's just like, I did not know. I did not know. No, I think you knew. I think that you didn't want to face the fact. Like a lot of other mothers, they know what's going on in the home. When they get these men to move in, they just don't want to face the fact that these men are abusing their children. They shut up and they live with it. That's what they do. And I think in this thing, this is exactly what the mom did. And now he's older and he's rebellion, and he's going back and forth to jail because of all this hurt and this pain that been laid upon him from being abused, allegedly, and from not having a father in his life. Not a good one anyway. So him and India, they out on the road. India knew doggone well, and this is what I say when I say she is slow. Like, this girl is not working with a full deck of cards. I'm sorry, she ain't, and I don't care who don't like it, okay? You let this man drive your car knowing he doesn't have a license. I knew he didn't have a license, and I'm not even on the show. So you knew he didn't have a license. You have your daughter in the back. What? You have your daughter in the back, and you're driving with a man that haven't drove a car in like years because he's been arrested. He doesn't have a license. You let him get on the freeway again with your daughter in the back. How negligent is that? He's going under the speed limit, but apparently he's making unsafe lane changes or what have you. So he gets pulled over. And his first mentality, because he said it is, before I go back to jail, I will run. So I'm thinking not run on foot. Duh. I'm thinking run in that car with you and your daughter in it. India. Come on now. Your mom is a bounty hunter. You should have more sense than this. So the officer comes up and he asks for a license and everything. And he's like, well, officer, let me be straight with you. I was only driving because she's tired. Dude. He gives the officer his ID or whatever. The officer asks Indy, does she have a license? She does have a license. She gives the officer her license. And they are so lucky that they got an officer that was nice. Because any other time he would have been arrested, their car would have been impound. Straight up. So he was nice enough to give him a ticket, give him a court date. So Indy, she has to drive because she is the one with the license. So he realized that Harry realizes that that the officer put on there that he's white. He's like, white? I'm not white. He's not. But that's probably what helped you get off, because he thought you was white, baby. Because other than that, you would have been back in jail and her car would have been gone. So appreciative, okay? This whole thing is crazy. This whole thing is just stupid. He had the nerve to tell Indy. So Indy was upset because he stayed out. She was upset because he cheated. And he was like, yeah, I cheated. I mean, what's your point? I cheated. And what? Hello? How you let somebody with a record don't have no job, no car, no house, not a pot to piss in, not a window to throw it out, come at you like that? Are these people crazy? You're not going to disrespect me. You the jailbird, not me. Huh. They crazy. So then we move on to Kayla and Martel. Okay, y'all. Kayla, she's slow too. Okay. His mama was sitting there chopping it up with her. His mama also used you as a crush too for 13 years, honey, to help her with her son. Kayla's parents passed away, and I felt so bad for her. My condolences to her and her family. And Kayla to move up and uprooted and moved and didn't even tell her family or her brothers, to be exact, that she was even moving or what she was moving for, that she was moving for an inmate. So his mom, she asked his mom, like, do you think he would be faithful or whatever? Like, what do you think? Girl, the mom went all the way around the mulberry bush with this. The mom never answered that question direct. And she had nerve. The mom told us, it is what it is. Like, she don't know what he might do, but whatever he do, it is what it is. No, he ain't gonna be faithful. He been in jail for 13 years. That's just what it is. Okay, his mom trying to keep a roof over his head through you. And it's been working thus far. So she all happy about the apartment that she got, which was a really cute apartment. Like, seriously, really cute apartment. So she happy and she can't wait for him to see the apartment. He gets to the apartment, y'all, and the first thing he picks out is some little crumbs or dust or whatever from some potatoes she made on the stove. Huh? This what you concerned about? I'm putting a whole roof over your head that you are not paying for, buying you clothes while you're arrested, waiting for you to get out, and you're worried about some dust on the stove? Okay, so she was a little like, okay, but she shooed it off until she showed him the laundry room. He like, you ain't think to do a load of laundry? This dude have the nerve. Like, for real. You have the nerve to complain about anything. Anything. Even though I'm the type, y'all, I wipe my stove and everything down at night before I even go to bed, because I don't like that either. I'm not even gonna lie. But I pay my own bills. He's not paying their bills, so how are you complaining? Okay, this like one of the best houses I've seen an inmate come home to. All the rest of the houses be full of stuff or whatever. But this dude had the nerve to complain. Then had the nerve to get up and leave, said he ain't dealing with it. Called somebody, girl, and kept it moving. I was like, this little ungrateful. Kayla, you need to pack your bags and get up back where you belong. Because this ain't it. This dude is not it. You done waited for him and he full of crap. Okay. We get to Kevin, Tiffany, and Curtis. Oh, my God. Y'all. Kevin should have never went because Tiffany asked him not to come. Okay? Point blank, period. Curtis gets up. He all happy, jippery, because he going to go pick Tiffany up from the halfway house or what have you. Kevin went anyway. Curtis happy. He's so happy he done put his arm in the waffle, child, before he even was able to pick her up. And he's so goofy and simple. But they resemble each other. So that must be her type. Because they literally resemble each other. So Kevin's standing there waiting. He said he'd been there for 45 minutes. And he was wondering who was coming to pick Tiffany up because he didn't see nobody. Then you see this F-150 pull up. It's Curtis. Curtis pulls up. And Tiffany comes out and he's with the door open, shooing her to come in. I'm like, oh my God. So Kevin turns around. He's like, I know this weenie from school. He know a lot of people I know. I know him from around, from the city. That's what he said, from the city. He know a lot of people I know. So Tiffany comes out of the halfway house and walks straight past Kevin. And Kevin like you ain't shorty. What's up? Like just like she didn't see that dude. So they get to calling each other names, Kevin and Curtis. Tiffany told Curtis, I need you to help me with my stuff. And Curtis get to arguing, get to calling each other names. Tiffany walking back and forth with her stuff like she don't hear neither one. Neither one of them arguing. She like, look, just come on and get this over with. We already know the producers set that up. We already know they set this up. Because there's no way Kevin knew what time Tiffany was getting out. The producers told him. That's why his behind ended up at the halfway house at the time he did. Yes. They think they slick. Y'all think y'all slick, but y'all not. Y'all told that man. Y'all set them up. So, they going back and forth, whatever. So Curtis come around to Kevin. He was like, look how little is. You little, man. You gone. So let me tell y'all something. Kevin about it. Kevin is about it. And no matter how, this is a prime example, is you cannot underestimate a person's size. This is a real prime example. Just because he's little does not mean he does not pack a punch, as you can see. So they arguing, and how dumb was it for Curtis to put his hands behind his back and stick his chin out to this man? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You do not invite somebody with an open face to knock you out. How dumb. Y'all, I promise you I had to rewind that. I had to rewind it. Look, let me tell y'all something. I even looked at it right before I did my review because I could not believe this. He put his hands behind his back. He stuck that chin up, dude, and dared that man. Kevin cocked back from Texas and knocked Curtis square out. That man hit that pavement like a ton of bricks. He didn't struggle. He went straight, y'all. Like, just straight and just like, boom. I know all this is bruised. It has to be. I've never seen nobody go down like that. His hands were still folded behind his back when he went down. Like, he just hit that, he checked that chin and knocked him out. This dude went out cold. His body did not move. His body just stayed just the way it was when he asked this man to knock him out. I was like, dang, dude, ask and you shall receive, okay? And y'all, this was the end of Love After Lockup. Jot down in the comments and tell me what y'all thought about this one, because this one was a trip. Don't forget to turn on your notes. Sorry, y'all. Post notification, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.